I'm not going nowhere until at the DJ Self, the Gwen and God goes off. I had to tell my man that the other day talking about let's go out. I said, do you see what time it is? The Gwen and God is on. Power 105.1. Right now, the entire world is stopping and tuning in. DJ Self, the Gwen and God is on right now. Turn your radios up. World famous Topic Time be crazy. Monday through Thursday, you ain't heard nothing like this. Your man sleeping with your best friend, let's talk about it. Athlete slid in the DM, let's talk about it. Topic Time be crazy. I've seen people take a 4-hour lunch break just to tune in. I've seen people fall out over a difference of opinion about Topic Time. This gotta be the greatest show on earth. DJ Self, the Gwen and God, we all locked in. New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, the entire tri-state. You ready, Self? On the count of 3, let's go. 1, 2, 3.
800-585-1051. It's the Gwen and God DJ Self, and it's that world's famous Topic Time. This is the time where we ask the tri-state area to chime in on a topic. Please call me up. 800-585-1051. If you got your seatbelt on, keep your seatbelt on. If you don't got your seatbelt on, please put it on.
Yes.
Buckle up. Safety. Why scenario?
Because we love Jesus, but we don't want to meet him today.
We all love Jesus. We do not want to meet him today. It is the new year, so I want to say Happy New Year to the tri-state area.
Happy New Year.
Now, Hollywood Bruce.
What's up?
I am not into politics as I should be.
Why?
Right? Why am I not into politics as I should be? Because certain things I don't comprehend well. And I'm cool to admit it.
Like the sale of condoms.
That too. Right? I don't know. That's not politics.
He does not understand that at all.
But where did that come to? Like, you should have shot that. What I did to you, man. What the hell? Well, anyway, but I am into social media and I am to things of that nature.
Okay.
I do want to make sure that my listeners here and our listeners here are socially in tune.
Okay. Politically informed.
Politically informed. So throughout my journeys this week or weekend, things like that, that started off this new year, I started seeing this Venezuela thing and all the stuff that's happening. Yeah. But tri-state area, I need you to help me because I'm super confused, right? Because I had a Caucasian woman that was around me this particular time, right? And she was like, yes, Trump got the president of Venezuela, and she was super happy, right? So then I started looking at this Caucasian woman that I know, and I was like, there got to be a flip side to this coin.
Yes,
you understand what I'm saying? Okay,
is.
so then I went to Harlem. And you know what I'm saying? Then I started hearing different things. But Dave, since you are the smartest person in the room,
thank you.
What happened with this Venezuela? So help me out as somebody who's driving, because a lot of people, I started asking people, I don't know what happened. What happened with this Venezuela, Trump, America? What happened?
Well, specifically, what happened most recently on January 3rd. The United States decided to capture President Maduro and his wife, Cecilia Flores, in a raid. And they were flown to the United States under federal charges, including narco-terrorism and cocaine trafficking.
Okay, so I do know that Trump did not get sanction from the government or something like that. He just did this. He acted on his own.
Correct.
Yo, man, we America, man.
Well, that's not really how
we invaded at least like 20 plus countries. Is what we do.
But what really alarms me, I know, and it's making me put Trump did this without, I'm guessing, quote unquote permission, right?
Boy was talking tough.
Not listen to what I'm saying. But then people who are go Biden, go Kamala, I remember that they were saying, well, I can't do this because I need permission. You understand? They said, I need permission. So then it's like, well, how does God do it without permission? But you say you need permission.
Well, he did. Well, apparently there was no UN Security Council authorization or accepted self-defense claims. So he did this with no permission
Dej,
at all.
I really think that your bun is on very tight.
What is it?
Because that's what I'm saying. I'm saying he got no permission.
Exactly. You're saying, but what is it? Why is it that he wasn't able to get permission for this?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I said that Biden used to make excuses on why he couldn't do things, right? Because he said that he needed
Permission. Right.
But then when it comes to Trump did things without permission. So do you need permission or do you not?
You 100% need permission.
No,
so then Trump did what he did. So I do want to ask the tri-state area, and I want to ask you guys, is it wrong for what Trump did? Because Trump, got this political prisoner, I'm guessing allegedly, I don't know, and or this leader of Venezuela because of drug charges. Mm-hmm. Now, from my understanding, you cannot arrest or you can't legally capture another leader of another country.
Yeah,
you can't do that.
You saying you can't do that because you know the rule book, but the guys who make the rule book is the guys who did it.
No, there's still checks and balances, though. Mm-hmm. You're not allowed to just make these types of decisions, and that's why we live under a democratic society. The idea is that this is not communism. You can't just make choices for everyone. There's supposed to be some sort of framework so no one can go off the rails like this.
This is why we have the UN.
Do you know where the UN is at? The United Nations. Do you know where it's at?
Down the block.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
It is down the block. It is
to
down
the victor goes the spoil.
No, what's happening is he's behaving in a way that
hold on. Let's talk. 800-585-1051. How do you feel about your country, United States, led by Donald Trump, invading Venezuela and capturing their leader and bringing them up on charges of drug trafficking, RICO, etc., etc. Holla at me, y'all. 800-585-1051. 800-585-1051. It's the Gwen and God DJ stuff. We talking about Venezuela. We talking about the Orange Man.
You saw that?
He had a Nike Tech, right?
Yeah.
Had a great night. So how do you feel, Dej, about America, your country, America the Great, invading Venezuela, the top of South America?
Yes. So I understand from both sides, and I know you guys are always going to ask for one specific perspective. So if you ask that, I think it was wrong. There should not have been this illegal invasion of Venezuela where a leader was kidnapped, because this is setting a precedent so that any other country can do the same thing in any other place, including America. So we don't want to set precedent like that.
We got the biggest Air
What
Force.
precedent? You didn't hear me say
We don't
did it
set
20 times before.
This is the thing, right? There are alliances being created, and if we really get down to the root of it, it really comes down to oil, right, and resources. So it's not even about what he's saying. It's about this is an excuse they're using to be able to do this behavior. But at the end of it, it comes down to money. So they want to make sure that the U.S. is able to be a leading global country in terms of oil, because the price of oil dropped in 2014, which is when all of this happened in Venezuela, when all the corruption started happening, right? So now today, they're doing this, but they're doing it in hopes of making sure that some of these alliances that are happening are not going to then counter what the U.S. has been able to get, which is...
We're not questioning why they're doing it. I think that we all...
What I'm saying is it's wrong.
Okay, it's wrong.
It's wrong.
800-585-1051. 800-585-1051. We're talking politics today, Bruce.
Yes, we are.
We are talking politics.
Bad boy Trump.
Please don't embarrass me, tri-state area, because when I talk about PP and important kills and stuff like that, the phone lines be ringing. I want the tri-state area to show that I do have some intelligent listeners.
Yes, we do.
We do. But Bruce, how do you feel about this? First of all, I want to say, I just found out something. Trump is a genius.
Yes, he is a genius.
It's a genius, Dej.
Here we go. Please.
What do you mean, here we go?
Enlighten us.
Okay, so I just found out, right, that it is illegal to go to another country and take their leader, right, and do take them prisoners as a leader and stuff like that. But Trump does not recognize, what's the guy name? Maduro as a leader, because he stole the presidency in his country. So he doesn't recognize him as a leader.
He's a genius.
He's a genius. He's a genius. He's a genius. You don't even think about that. He's a genius. Genius.
It's not
he is.
personal opinions. He can't just say he doesn't recognize him as a
He
leader.
stole the election.
He did it.
This is listen. There's definitely conflict in Venezuela with that, but that's not the point. He
Yeah,
is the
but
leader.
just hello. Hold on. Let's talk to our caller. Hello. Yo.
Yeah.
What up?
What up?
Yo, what up?
Talk to me.
Yeah. So I feel, who cares what you do? It don't affect me.
What?
You sound muffled.
All right, thank you for calling. Listen, come on, man. Come on, Tri-State. I want to hear some intelligent answers out here, man. You know what I'm saying? What did he say?
I don't care what Trump doing.
That's what he said.
It don't affect me.
No, it does actually, though. Me
affects all of
You know
us.
what I'm saying? So what I'm saying to you, he's a genius. You understand? So it's like I don't recognize you as the president. Because you stole the election. The other guy or the woman, I think that's there now or something like that, is
Delcy Rodriguez.
is the president.
No, it's understood that in Venezuela there is the most corruption of any of the Americas. We
So
understand
technically, he feel like he ain't doing nothing illegal.
that. Well, what he's trying to do is kind of use the issues that they're having in their country against them. So they're having all these issues because of the oil, and there's a lot of
Who's having
friction,
these issues
corruption.
because of the oil?
The Venezuelan people. So because
What do you mean they're having these issues because of oil?
So
I thought it was
remember-
about drugs.
no. So like I said to you before,
What do you
this
mean?
all
That's what they're
comes.
saying.
This is what they're saying. So there's a lot of detail about the drug operation that's
So you
been
say he
happening.
wasn't slinging rock?
So I'm not going to say Maduro is not a bad guy, right? Like, this is not what it's about. We're not talking about whether or not he is bad in his country. I believe there
I
might be
thought
a
that's
lot of
what he
things
is
happening.
talking about. That's what he got locked up
No,
for.
we're saying that we don't have the right to go and kidnap or, take someone from another country illegally because of what we think is happening there.
They do that all the time. That's why people fled to other countries and you get caught. So you never went to Canada and got caught and then they extradited you
Yeah,
over
but
here?
we went to his country where he's a native citizen and took him back to a country that he does not belong.
For doing crimes on American soil.
No. For allegedly having narcotics.
You just said you believe it.
No, it's not. But
That's what
it's
you
not.
just
It's
said to
not
me.
on American soil though. Like, understand, the issue is narcotics. They're saying
The narcotics
that
that's being sold here.
That's-
So your moms and pops every day.
we're not even going to go into all these details because there's so much to unpack there. But what we are saying to keep a surface
I want
level.
you to show the trusted here that we are kind of intelligent
No,
here.
of course, yeah,
I'm
but
just asking the
we don't want to.
question.
We don't want anyone to get lost. So to keep it
You're losing
pretty
me
clear,
now. You're saying that he doesn't sell drugs, but he did sell drugs.
no, what we're saying
Then you
is
talk about oil,
there's this
but how's the oil?
alleged.
I had no oil in the indictment.
Well, okay, they're not talking about this, but understand that America makes a lot of money off of the sale of oil. Not only
I got
here,
that part. But
Venezuela has the most oil in
Understood.
the world.
Got you.
So this
So-
is the deeper reason. He's using narcotics.
Are you sure about what you just said? To
No.
the tri-state?
Venezuela does
I'm
have the most
sure,
oil in this
yeah.
world. Yes, that
and
is
we've
true.
profited so much from it, and we've the reduced profits over the past few years. is
So
making a
let
huge
me just
difference.
ask you a question, and I'm just playing devil's advocate. So, if I'm just saying me, right? If I am a billionaire, right? I would not be going to starlets and involving myself in certain people and stuff. I'm not going to East Flatbush to the 40s.
Yeah,
I'm
shout
not
out
going
to the
Shade.
I'm not going to the
You know what I mean?
40s.
I'm in the town. What
I
up?
will be staying myself on Park Avenue.
Okay.
Because I know that I have stuff to lose.
Right.
So what I'm saying to you is this man that you speak of, right? You're saying that he has the most oil in the world,
Venezuela currently
right?
carries the most
So
oil.
why are you slinging rock?
There's so much happening. So the cartel obviously plays a large part of this in many of the Americas. And so the drug operations that happen along with oil is all profitable, not only for the political people, but also for the natives. So this is helping everybody, but only when the United States is at a deficit, right? Because a lot of times this is happening and the drugs are being brought here and we're benefiting. But if we're not benefiting, that's when it becomes a problem.
So therefore, you're saying, right? I'm just being this clear, right?
Yeah.
So a woman that's getting her rent paid for, and the man is cheating on her, right? When he stops paying the rent, he can no longer cheat. That's what you basically. That's what you're saying.
Yep, she's turning the other eye. She's like, you know what? I'm benefiting from this, so I'm gonna turn the other eye just because I know
So
if
now
I don't
the
say
yellow,
anything,
the
you're gonna pay
orange
my
man
rent.
is not benefiting from this no
He's
more. So
not-
I'm not turning another cheek.
Yes.
Okay then. So what's good for the goose should be good for the gander.
It's not. And what we're talking about here is legally, right? Because we don't want to set precedent that this can happen in other countries because then it can happen here.
I just said that the man is a genius. I just said he doesn't recognize him as the president.
Yeah, but it's not up to you to decide if you recognize him as the president. He is the president.
How?
What do you mean? He was an elected president. Now there's
He
a lot
wasn't
of
elected president.
He was
Aha.
elected. He was. Now there's a
He
lot
stole
of
the president.
there's a lot of discrepancy
Okay.
over that, right? Like they're saying that this election was not done properly. But the fact of the matter is he is an official in office. However they decided to do that in Venezuela is what happened. And I'm not saying he's a good guy, so I want to be clear. I know there's a lot happening in Venezuela that is hurting the Venezuelan people. What I am saying is the United States does not have a right to then go into any country and decide they're going to make choices.
Stop saying that.
It's the truth.
No,
what do you
we've
mean?
done it multiple
Do we
times.
not
That's
know
what we
about the
do.
transatlantic slave trade? You know how
Come
long ago
on,
this
man.
started? We can't continue to have this
just
going
Well, that wasn't
on.
America who
Iraq
did that. That was
took their
Europeans who
leader
brought
out
us
of a
over here.
little
Actually.
hiding hole. He was in a hole hiding.
There were yes, Europeans who then decided to create America, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the transatlantic slave trade is what decided to build America. Like, I'm not going to sit here and say that this guy is a good guy, but I'm also not going to say that we have the right to go and decide we're going to
Yes, we
dominate
do.
other countries in a way that's not going to help us.
We're the police of the world.
No, what we're doing is we're creating enemies. There are alliances being created
when
in other
people be having
spaces.
problems over there, we send a few guys.
Do you realize
We sent a few tanks.
Russia, China, all these other nations are banding with Venezuela because that's where
So why
Venezuela
they do
gets.
nothing?
It's happening now. This only happened January 3rd, right? We're 2 days in.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Yo,
hello.
the guy was talking tough the other day. If Trump want me, he gotta come get me. Nike tech suit on a helicopter. He got. What are you talking about?
800-585-1051. How do you feel about this tri-state area? Let me know. We talking about Trump, your country, America, invading Venezuela, taking
Maduro.
Trump a bad boy.
and put him in Brooklyn. He's probably listening right now.
Yeah.
Yo, holla at me, fam, if you still got some of those, though, huh?
Yeah. My boys on the block needed for the love.
Yeah, we do. Power 1051. Yo.
Yo, what's good, fam?
What's up, man? Listen, we
Hey.
talking to the tri-state area. I want the tri-state to understand that I do have some intelligent listeners, man. How do you feel about this Venezuela and the Trump and America invading?
Well, first of all, I want to say much love to your crew up there, and I've been following this story for a long time.
Okay.
And I believe it's a very illegal act, bro. It's very illegal.
Tell me why you
And,
feel it's illegal.
Venezuela, because it's whole nother country. That country had democratic elections with observers and international observers who observed the election and said it was good. The man won. Clear.
Okay.
So we're going in there we're actually going in to steal their resources. And that's not right. That's not right.
Okay. Hello.
No, what we're saying is we
Yo,
want to
what's
prevent
up?
that.
Yo, what's good, man?
I'm chilling.
I just gotta say, yo, y'all sound a little crazy. Do y'all know this dude is technically creating World War III, and that means everyone will be wound up being against us because of what he think he's doing?
Hello.
He's making enemies with everybody. Okay, it sounds good. Oh, he went in Nike tech suit helicopter. But if it's illegal and the UN didn't approve it or anyone, then they're gonna be like, okay, China, Russia, the ones who got the news,
Iran,
gonna be
Cuba.
Like, oh, let's gang up on US, and
Yep.
then we're done.
If everybody nukes everybody, there's nobody.
At the end of the
So
day, Trump is just being a bully.
I mean,
And
I
we're not
get it,
saying
but
that.
Trump, the whole genius thing, like, bro, y'all gotta really look at what this man is doing. He think he's smart, and he got people like the Caucasoids saying the same thing. That's why he's making these moves. But at the end of the day, in year 4, when he says, I don't want to leave presidency and he want to be the president again and make another coup on America, he doesn't like America, bro.
Well, let me ask you a question. How come my Venezuelan friends are like happy? Like, yes, yay.
Not everybody.
No, all my Venezuelan friends are happy. They celebrating in Venezuela. What are you talking about? Do you have eyes?
I've heard that.
I do. I do.
And they're happy because I guess what's going on over there, which is bad. But like
they was
oppressed. What y'all is saying, it just doesn't make it right just because we did it. Like, we have no right to go into somebody else's joint. That's like you having problems in your house with your girl, right? Not to say you.
And the homeboy next door come and put belt to ass on me because I did something to a woman. That's supposed to happen. You supposed to correct him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me
Not the same.
What do you mean no?
No, that.
Yes.
Let me not use that example with the woman.
Oh,
let's say
okay. You want to remix it now? I get
like your brother or something. No, but I'm saying because let's use a man because you're right. A woman should never be having. But let's say you have problems with your brother or something. You live with your brother or a roommate, and then somebody else comes who don't know neither of y'all or knows you and say, "Yo, listen, I'm taking over. I'm making sure wherever
every time. That's called the police. That's called the police. Hello.
I just told you.
That's called the police. Hello.
Do we
That's called the
understand
police, man.
that history is telling us that this should not be happening? You talk about it happens every day, so it should continue to happen?
History says that this is fine. We went over to Iraq, wowed them up, you know,
Hello?
bomb, look.
Is that the only? That's as far back as you want to go?
Yeah, what up?
What's up, man? You called us. You know what we talk about.
Trump, he tried to distract from the Epstein file. That's the only reason why he did that, man. Free Maduro.
I free that man.
Free Maduro, okay.
He said free him. He's listening, Bruce. He's at MDC right in Brooklyn. He's downtown Brooklyn.
What?
Yeah, the ladies in here said downtown Brooklyn, the hood, boy. They got the president of Venezuela downtown Brooklyn.
Because there's a prison
president
there.
of Venezuela, if you're listening.
Maduro.
Maduro.
That's his name?
Yeah, Maduro.
Well, I booked a little short stay in your country.
It's over for. He can't do nothing like that. I think the trial is in September or something like that, right?
My
It doesn't say when the
at
trial is.
Hollywood Bruce.
It's
Maybe
in
you
September or
could
something like that.
All the
give
way
me a
down.
little plug
It's in
discount.
September. Hello?
Hello?
What's up? Talk to
What
me.
up?
What's up? Okay, let me tell y'all something real quick.
All right,
We're talking
Terry.
about politics, right?
Yes,
Yes,
today
we
we are. And listen, let me
Okay.
say this. I know nothing about politics, so don't take my opinion literally. I'm just asking questions and I'm playing devil's advocate.
Yeah, I'm the least intelligent person in this room.
I don't know.
Okay,
We'd like to hear your thoughts.
no problem. No, it's just that out of all countries, Venezuela, there's obviously something in there that we want.
Oil.
There's so many countries outside out of the whole globe that need help. That's what he's saying. We need help. They need help. Oh, I don't believe it for one bit. I believe it's for oil. Haiti needs so much more help than Venezuela. I promise you. The amount of genocide over there, Congo, there's more things underlying. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I know what you mean, but I'm just confused on one thing. It's like if a guy's talking tough, talking crazy, doing wildness, and he has mad jewelry, mad money in his pocket, after I go fix his food, I'm not supposed to take the jewels?
See, this is why we need to have
Absolutely.
a
Okay,
better
he said
understanding.
absolutely.
I didn't go
A
there because of the
better
jewels. I went there to
understanding.
fix his food.
So what
Or
we're
you
trying
went
to
to
do
fix his
here
food
is
so you
not
can take the
just
juice.
be people who decide we're going to do something in a moment because of our emotions. Is we're looking at how this is going to transcend time.
Well, you saying our emotions. You told me that he's brought up on charges
Yes.
of drug racketeering.
Narco-terrorism,
Who
Right.
brought up those
cocaine
charges?
trafficking, and weapons
Cocaine
crimes.
trafficking.
Yep.
So now if he has his day in a court of law and he beats the charges, he go home free.
Listen, if the guy was brought here legally, right? If this was a legal thing where the United
Who's
States
the
was
police?
able,
Who's the police to say it's illegal?
the fact of the matter is,
Congress.
we
Well,
right.
So where's the Congress saying?
Congress should have stopped Trump though from the
it
beginning.
shouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
So what's happening, which was what I was trying to say earlier, is Trump is doing things that are unprecedented, and so there are a lot of things that people are trying to figure out now. Yes,
This
him
happened.
specifically.
She's not listening.
He's
She's
doing
not
something that's
listening.
unprecedented. This
This
Why you
specifically.
blaming it on Trump? Because they did it with what's the guy named Obama? Not Obama.
So-
Osama.
Obama bombed more people than any
Yeah,
other
what are you
previous
talking about?
country.
Every
I mean,
president,
What's the
every
guy that was in the
president,
hole? Saddam Hussein.
every
agreed to go
president
there,
has
though.
done
The
something
UN
similar.
agreed to go
I
and get
will
him.
agree.
Okay, then, but
there's
you
always
still
been
went to
checks
another
and
country
balances around
and
it.
got somebody else.
Yeah, but there's always been checks and
They agreed
balances.
to do it. They said, let's do it
There's
because
an
he's doing all this.
understanding that it's
Boom.
going
Bro,
to
they don't talk in
happen.
reality, these two. First of all, he's a Rican, but
right.
this one over here lives in Park Slope,
No,
so she don't understand.
This ain't really over
This-
drugs anyway. This is about oil and the dollar, bro.
The
Yeah,
strength
this is not
of
about
the
drugs.
dollar.
No,
But you're
we got
saying-
that part.
No, the part that we're bothered by is you saying that he can't go and do this.
He cannot.
He's
Not
the
without
president
permission.
of the United States.
You just
But
said
he-
it. You just proved the point. The president of the United States.
Right.
Not of Venezuela, not of Mexico, not of Congo, Africa, no, not of nowhere else.
no,
of
but
the United States. That's
is
it.
the big boy of the country of the world, bro.
No, that's not how it works. And people like you are creating these. First of all, you're probably the person who got this guy in office, and we'll see how you're feeling about this in the next couple of years, right?
You sound like
what
the
he ends
Well,
up
I guess
doing.
when that
bookends.
oil gets over here, you know what I'm saying? I think he's
And
going to be
who's-
very happy.
but who's
You know
that
what I'm saying?
benefiting? You think that's going to benefit you?
Yeah.
Having the oil? Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
All
I
right.
use 93. I don't use regular. So
All right.
I'm just
I was
keeping it
about to
there.
ask her, do you know what 93 goes for right now?
Listen, you guys being
My take
the
Phillip is
black man in the room,
$1.20. You know what I'm saying?
you gotta know a
So
little
some
bit better
cat from
to do
another
better.
country that had a Nike Tech on, that was selling drugs in my neighborhood or providing drugs in my neighborhood.
And talking tough on camera.
The fact of the matter is, we want to make sure that we're staying in a political position in the world to make sure that we can stay the superpower. What
We
he's
are the
doing
superpower.
no, what he's doing right now is weakening our stance in everything.
How? Go to the highway, West Side Highway. You tell me you see China ships? Russian ships?
China owns so much of the United States. Are you kidding me?
800-585-1051.
Chicken
Call
wings.
us up. How do you feel about this Venezuela, America, Russian, not Russian, invasion? Pound 1051.
Boss.
Yo, yo. Hello?
Hello?
Yo, what's up? Talk to me, homie.
Yo, what's up? How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
We
Good,
good. Good
thanks.
night.
How
Good
are
night.
you?
Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to y'all too. I heard somebody say he was the elected president. Like, that man didn't even win the presidency, bro. What are y'all talking about?
Preach.
I told you that,
He
Dave.
was not elected.
He was not
He
elected.
was not elected.
Okay,
You
sir.
feel me? Like, and everybody that's mad about it is just people that don't like Trump.
They be
You know what I'm
hating.
trying to say? Like, listen, I got family members that's from Venezuela. You feel me? I'm Dominican myself, but I got family members out there,
That's
and
what
they
it is.
all happy. Like, everybody's happy. The only people that's
Yeah.
mad is people that don't like Trump.
It's people like you,
But if I'm not
Dave.
mistaken,
This has
if
nothing
I'm
to
not
do with
mistaken,
liking him or
Kamala
not.
was talking about the same thing.
Kamala was talking about the same thing. I remember
same-
she
Nobody's
was.
mentioning that though.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Good looking preach, kid. Yo, was one time for you,
You're ready,
Primo.
y'all.
Good looking, Primo.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, my guy. Okay, you got. That's how you talk to my Latino brothers.
I can hear.
Primo.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? You know what Primo means?
First?
No, that means cousin. Said first. Hello?
I would say my friend.
Yo, talk to me.
What up?
What's up? This is Nina from Brooklyn.
What's up, BK in the building? What's
Brooklyn.
poppin'?
Hey.
Yeah,
Flatbush.
yeah. No, I'm just hot.
East Flatbush.
Early. I'm like, so this is what I want to say. And this is why I was saying when they were starting to bomb them babies in Palestine, I said if they could bomb those brown babies, they'll bomb the brown babies behind us, they'll bomb our brown babies.
Tell
The
them.
fact is at the hand of Israel, we have bombed about 9 countries in the last year. And now you bombed a Latin country. Just big boy, right? We the big boys, you're big boys. Well, the big boys going to be fighting 30 countries in a second. Not going to be big boy nothing. Who's going to war? Nobody's signing up for war, and if you draft us, nigga, we sitting down. Nobody's going to war.
Right.
Behind old white men that penis is so small that they feel like they ready to nuke the world just so they don't lose a fight. Or because they have to respect other people's safety.
You
That's
can't be
corny.
you can't be from Brooklyn talking like that, kid. Because the
Why not? I'm an
GS9s,
educated black woman named
the 90s
Shaniqua.
got
What's
beef
up?
with the 50s.
The 40s
Yeah,
got beef
the
with
black
Flossie,
woman.
the Flossie don't mess with
Flossie.
Brownsville.
Brownsville don't mess with. Everyone.
Educated black woman.
EBK, right?
Shaniqua.
Salute to you, boo. Shout out to you, Queen, and happy holidays and all that too. Happy Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy holidays.
Kwanzaa, all that.
As black people, we need to all unite.
She had good points.
Well,
We
congratulations.
do need to all unite?
We do.
Of course.
Okay, hello?
Hello. Hi.
What's up?
How you doing?
I'm chilling.
Fine,
Good
how are
night.
you?
Good. All I'm saying is Trump is a warmonger. He wants to set us into a state of war because if he declares war, there can be no election, which gives him the opportunity to stay in office.
Yep.
It's part of our Constitution.
I must say, females are the best conspiracy theorists in history. You know
Why you say that?
Because if I change my cologne, it's automatically
Because you go with
you
another
know.
chick, right?
You got someone new, right?
Yeah, right.
She got tired of the other one, right?